always grateful to have you here with me. So, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you times a million. Today, I thought we would check in, just do a little bit of a whisper ramble, whisper ramble, whisper ramble. That was a video that has been requested. And this time, in addition to doing a whisper ramble, there was also a request that I add in some boba tea, boba tea, boba tea. So that's what we're gonna do today. And what is in my tea, you might be wondering. It is a jasmine iced tea with tapioca boba pearls. Boba, 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 boba pearls. And so let's try it. I haven't tried it yet. Just picked it up. I will say I do get this fairly regularly, so I don't anticipate it not being good, but regardless, let's give it a try. It's really good. And it's not overly sweet, which in a drink is what I want. I don't want a super sweet drink, so that's why this works for me. It doesn't have any added sugar or anything like that, but the tapioca boba pearls, I think, do have some sweetness to them, which helps balance out the jasmine tea, which is unsweetened, so. It's really good. So I'll just be sipping on that as we go through this video today. But you might notice that I look slightly more dressed up than I normally do. I've got some earrings on. I've got this fancy little summer dress on. The hair is up. It's pulled back. At least for now, I might take it back down. I don't know. Kind of want to debut the bangs, but we'll see. I'm going to explain why I'm a little bit dressed up. We'll get to that, but I want to start by telling you what I've done so far today. Then we'll lead into the evening and the next few days, if that sounds good to you. Does that sound good to you? Does that sound good to you? Do you? Okay, great. Well, I woke up this morning and I meandered on over to my doctor's because I decided it was finally time to get my tetanus shot. It's definitely been more than 10 years since I had that done. I don't know exactly how many, but I know it's been too long, so every time I get hurt by something, my first thought is, will this give me tetanus? And it's so stupid because it took me 2 seconds to go and do that today, but I'm not a fan of needles, and needless to say, I've just been putting it off because I just, there's a lot of emotional prep that goes into it. But the other day, I stepped on a pretty suspect shard of glass. It went like right into my foot, and I was like, this is probably fine, but why risk it, right? Let me just go get the tetanus shot. So I don't think about this every time I encounter something that looks suspicious. And I know it's typically something you would see with like rusty metal or whatever, but it's really anything that is dirty and could be contaminated. It's a type of bacteria, so technically tetanus can live on many things. It's not just metal, but you do commonly see it in rusty metals. But anyway, was no problem whatsoever. It was also kind of a weird coincidence because when I woke up today, I also heard that there's like this big bout of whooping cough going through the state, which surprised me. I was like, what? But it's true. And my friend was reading up on it. The vaccine for whooping cough is the same vaccine for tetanus. I forget the name of it. There's a name of the vaccine itself. It's not just like a tetanus shot, obviously. But it actually guards against multiple different ailments, which I thought was really cool. So, I mean, it's one of those things that protects you against multiple things, multiple ailments. So I thought that was pretty cool. And also just, again, like a weird coincidence. I was like, okay, well, I guess I really have to go get this now. I was going to do it anyway, but, you know, that really kind of just reaffirmed it for me. So anyway, we got the shot, all was well, no big deal. After that, I went home, and it's been really nice outside today, so I took my cats out, and I read my book with them. I mean, not to them, I was just sitting out there with them and reading a book. And it's kind of weird because we have this big backyard, lots of grass, lots of plants, trees, birds, all the things, right? But they like to go out front into the driveway. It's very odd, but I think the driveway obviously gets a lot warmer, and my older cat likes to just lay on the driveway and like fall asleep in the sun. He'll take little naps just in the driveway. And then he gets too hot and he goes into the shade, but it's just like his little routine. He'll munch on some grass nearby, and it's easy for him to get back into the house. I don't know, it's interesting. And then the younger cat just wants to do whatever he wants to do, the older cat, so he follows him around, eats grass, and then I think he also feels really protected by the cars in the driveway. If he gets spooked by something, which is quite literally all the time, he is totally a scaredy cat. He'll kind of just like slink under the car and feel safe and protected, I think. So it's just kind of weird, but I'm like, whatever, I'll go like sit in the driveway with you, I guess. So we did that, and because we hang out in the front so much, I did decide to, oh my gosh, I have little hairs. Because of that, I did decide to pick up a small bistro set for like the top of my steps, turn it into a little mini patio. So it's a small black metal table with two small black metal chairs, and it's very cute. It's very French inspired. I put some solar fairy lights along the banister of the porch area, so it is definitely a cute little vibe. And then we've got plants and trees and all of that along the area, and then there's stairs, so it is a cute enough little area to hang out in. So that's what we do, and that's what we did today. I read a chapter of my book, and then we went inside because they got a little too warm in the sun, and I was like, thank God, because I'm ready to go in. I've been ready to go in. And then I went to the gym. Just got back from the gym a little while ago, and my gym got like a lot of new equipment, but specifically the one that I was most excited about was new bikes, because I use bikes a lot at the gym, and they're very much Peloton brand, but same idea. And so I got to bike the Taiwanese coast today. And it definitely kept me from getting bored. I usually get bored when I do anything for too long, because I don't usually like what's playing on the TVs, and if the subtitles aren't on especially, I'm like, I don't even know what's happening. So it was cool to be like biking through Taiwan. I don't know. So I'll probably keep doing that. It felt like I was on a real bike, which I know is the point. So it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I didn't get any bobas that day. So I came back from the gym. I showered because I was gross after the gym. And then I started to get ready for my evening, which is what I'm going to tell you about now. So in a few hours, I am going to head out and pick up some friends, and we are going to a fundraising dinner. And I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's going to be cool. I don't know exactly how formal it's supposed to be, but I'm wearing a dress just in case. I don't want to feel underdressed in this space. But I think it's going to be good because it is put on to fundraise for a local nonprofit organization. And the dinner will be like in celebration of local summer Vermont produce. So a lot of fresh veggies and fruits, and obviously more than that, because you'd be pretty hungry if that's all you ate, though. I'm always prepared to have a second dinner when I know that I'm going to a function that has a vegetarian vegan option, just because sometimes it's really filling and sometimes it is really not. And it's not about the food necessarily. Like, this is, again, it's a fundraising event, so I'm just happy to support the cause, you know. But I already have it in the back of my mind that if I need to go and get food after, then I will. And I'm fine with that. So we'll see how that goes. I think regardless, it's going to taste really good. We'll just see how filling it is. But there's also going to be music and a silent auction, and I love silent auctions. And that's if you don't know what that is, it's basically they have a ton of different items laid out or listed. I think that's typically the format. It's not like the live auction where they have an auctioneer. It's not like that. It's like you bid on your phone. At least that's what it's going to be like tonight. And so there's going to be items or experiences from local Vermont vendors, organizations, businesses, what have you. And if you like that thing or multiple things, you can place a bid, likely on your phone, and the highest bidder gets to win the thing. I'm pretty sure you'll know where you rank, because if somebody is beating your bid and you really want it, you should be able to increase your bid. And listen, I'm not Miss Moneybags over here, okay? Not at all. It's very unlikely that if I bid for something, it's going to be a high bid, but I like the activity of it all, the experience of it. I get really excited about. I was on a cruise many years ago, for stuff I didn't really need, you know what I mean? And at this point I was in college, so I was way less money bags than I am now. And to be clear, I'm still not now, but you know, college. So, yeah, I think the energy around an auction is fun, and I like to see all the things that are being offered, because a lot of the time they are experiences, and I think that's really cool too. So, we'll see what they have. I'll let you know. I'll report back to share what the items are, and, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So, again, leaving for that in a few hours, and a few hours, and a few hours, actually not even, and we're picking up 3 people, so there's gonna be 5 of us total, and then we know some of the people who are going, so it'll be good, and it's sold out, which is nice, so I think it's gonna be a really good time. So that's the plan, and then tomorrow I have to go to the grocery store to pick up some ingredients, because there is a barbecue potluck that's happening in a few days, so I need to prep for that. I'm gonna make some vegan homemade pudding, which is what I do for most things because people really like it, and it's fairly simple. It's just time consuming because you have to literally sit at the stove and mix the pudding to get to the right consistency. So it can be a little bit boring, but it turns out really good. Usually I will do like dirt cups, so I'll do like a vegan chocolate pudding base, and then I'll crush up some Numinos, which is like an Oreo, but it's a different brand. It's a little bit healthier chemical wise. I crush up the outer cookie part, and specifically I get the Numinos mint flavor, so I crush those up and then I put them on top, and I like having those two consistencies mixed together, the crumble of the cookie and the softness of the pudding. So I'm gonna make that, and then my roommate is gonna make a vegan mac and cheese with buffalo style tofu pieces, so it'll be like a buffalo chicken mac and cheese type thing, but it's all plant-based. So we need to prep some stuff for that tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to. And everybody's gonna bring a dish, but we've been sharing what we're bringing, so there's no duplicates. Not that I think anybody would make like dirt cup pudding, but still, it's good to know just in case. And then what else? Oh, I'm off of work next week. I have a lot of unused vacation time, so I felt like I should just put it to use before summer ends, because crazy enough, summer's almost over. Summer's almost over. So that is the plan. And for a few days I'm gonna just hang out around town. Probably do some things around the house and the garden. Catch up, but I am also gonna see some friends and family. I have some light plans, like it's not like a crazy itinerary, but I figure this is a good time to check in with people, because the fall is going to be a lot crazier for me schedule-wise, and it's going to be harder for me to leave the state. So I'm good to just kind of do that now. So yeah, just looking forward to having that time. And when I come back the following week, I will be going to a wedding. So I'm figuring out what I'm gonna wear. used to eat and dance and hang out with friends. So, you know, what can I complain about? And it's not far from me either, so locationally I'm in luck, and not a lot of effort has to go into this on my part. I've gone to weddings several states away where there's like a lot of logistical planning for it, but this one, not so much. So I think that's going to be really nice. Yeah, just kind of looking forward to that. And let's see, what else do I have going on? I'm trying to think. All the bobas are like in hiding. Look at how many there are. There we go. So, after the wedding, later into the fall season, there are so many birthdays coming up, including my own. So, I am throwing a party. My roommate is throwing a party. Another friend is throwing a party. Hers is going to be like a murder mystery themed party, so I actually need to prepare for that. I already have my character and my sort of role, and suggested costume pieces, so it's a whole thing. It is a whole thing, and I've never done one of these before, so I'm kind of nervous I'm gonna blow it. However, my role is that of a silent film star, and I am feeling pretty excited about that. I think that's a fun one, because it's like way back in the 20s or 40s or whenever they had silent film stars, somewhere between there. And so I'm excited to try to get into that character. I think they mentioned that there's going to be like 45 people at this party, so that's a lot for a murder mystery, I think. honestly, I don't really know if that means much because I generally do like absolutely nothing to get ready for a function. But like we'll make it fun. We'll do something. So I'm gonna start off with this lip balm. My camera keeps overheating because the window and the sun and the whole thing, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, so this is the coconut and hibiscus shea butter vegan lip balm. Shea butter vegan lip balm. It doesn't want some moisture on the lips, you know. Okay. So just a little bit of that, just a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Since this function doesn't start until 6, I'm not worried about UV. Despite the fact that it is an outdoor event, it's starting later. So I don't think we need to worry about sun protection, which is good, which is good, which is good, which is good. Let me grab my makeup bag. Okay, what else do we want to do? I guess I can put a little bit of foundation on in case it gets like hot and sweaty. That is always a possibility. Okay, so what I have here is my makeup brush, which I use for foundation. Pretty standard looking brush, but I like it. And I use a Bare Minerals foundation, Bare Pro foundation. When I use foundation, which again is extremely infrequently, but this kind of gives me a reason to dress up a little bit, right? Okay. This is my tone here, my little skin tone. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on just in case I get shiny at the event. But we're not gonna do much. Honestly, I don't like to put things on my face. Because I assume it's not good for me. Like, I assume whatever it's made of is not good for my skin. So I'm just gonna promise myself to do really good skincare tonight. And then I can just stop thinking about what I'm doing right now. So, still getting used to the bangs and making sure all of the longer pieces are in the back. But it's been a few days now, so they're starting to settle in better, which is good. But yeah, I think that's probably good for the foundation. What is this one tiny little piece of hair? Stay back. Rude. Okay. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Let's see what else. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Hush Pink Matte Lipstick. And I'm just going to put on a tiny little dab just to get some of that color because these are some very light tones in my dress. And again, going for that late summer look. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Just a little light pinky color. I have a lip liner, but I'm not gonna use that. Like I have more things, but I just hardly use it, you know. And yeah, so I think that's all I'm gonna do. Keeping it real simple, real simple, real simple, real simple for this evening, for this evening, for this evening. And I'm gonna have a few more sips. Finish off this boba tea, and then I think I'm gonna hit the road because yeah, it's getting to be about that time. Just got so many. As always, I hope you're doing so well. Let me know. Let me know if that's the case. I've been hearing lots of good news in the comments about new jobs, new marriages, new pregnancies. Really good things. And I so love to hear about it. So if you've got things to share, updates to give, I'd love to hear them. Let's see if I can get any last bobas out of here. The tea's pretty much gone at this point. I got 2 more from that. Okay, I think that's about it. And thank you so much, as always, for your sweet comments.